Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great weekend. Taking a quick look here at Bitcoin. I just gotta get through a few analysis this week and kind of get caught up on a few things just because I am traveling, so don't have a ton of time, but appreciate your patience. And just a quick heads up, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hope you learn something here today. I do like to teach people how to trade cryptocurrency, so that's kind of the goal, help you become a little bit more consistent. So if you want that for yourself, cryptocash.tech is the site, link down below. Also, quick heads up as well. When it comes to trades over the weekends, generally not going to be trading too much. I have a pretty solid list of coins that are hitting confirming factors right now, but I'm honestly a little hesitant to take these trades because I know that when we have decent weekends like we're seeing so far, Monday can be oftentimes a red day to follow the green weekends. So just some friendly advice there. Probably going to wait until Monday to consider taking these trades with confirmation before so, just because there's been a lot of false positives. The market is very weird right now. Okay, all weirdness aside, liquidation levels still the same, 64,000. Some late longs here at about 66.8. Sorry, correction, 66,000, 65.8, right in that range there. But generally, 64,500 is the heaviest concentration liquidation in the last week's worth of trading. We also see some previous weeks, of course. This is roughly a week or two ago. Some shorts at about 72,200. I personally think that we're going to still see 70,000 retested. I think it's pretty safe to say that we're going to hit that, but again, stranger things can happen, but the TA is telling us the price wants to continue higher, and so there's no other way around it. Taking a quick look here, of course, at the daily time frame, we take a quick look at some of the moving averages. We talked about this previously here, but being above the 20-day SMA is a big deal. We've closed above that 2 days in a row now. That's a pretty solid situation. Keep in mind we have tremendously low volume here today, so I don't think that's a really good gauge because again, weekends can be a little crazy. So having said that, 67,000 is still the volume profile, the average true range of this coin here in the last month or so, month and a half, where we have that point of control at about 67,000. So hypothetically, that price should hold. That's kind of the average price that people like to buy. Okay, taking a quick look at the weekly, just kind of throw it out there as well, because it's important to recognize some moving averages. We're below all moving averages, sorry, above, they are below, which is typically a bullish sign. We can see stochastic swinging down still. We've seen this for a little while. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to continue, the price is going to continue lower. It just implies that we can hold this price action as stochastic swings down. We're going to be more likely to leg up again soon. So that's generally a positive, favorable thing here. We're still over 70 on the RSI, so all well and good. So jumping over to the 4-hour time frame here, let's quickly just double check a couple of things here. So when it comes to the 4-hour time frame, we want to look at a couple of things here. First of all, we got very low volume in the overall sense here. Granted, this candlestick just opened about 45 minutes ago, but the truth is we see a very significantly low amount of volume. Now, this is normal and consistent with weekends. But again, false positives can happen because, again, you don't have a lot of strength in the coin if there's not a lot of money flowing in. While there has been some money flowing into this coin in the last 14 candles, it's a lot more than previous. It's still not enough to warrant a good, solid consideration for a long position. Keep in mind, too, here we got this most recent resistance here as well, where the price action kind of wicked out. We'll kind of pay attention to that guy because that is what, 68,600, 68.6 is that recent resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times roughly we've tried to retest that level and haven't broken free from it. So not necessarily the most ideal situation there. Breaking above 68.6 would give us some confirmation, but we want the volume to follow that. We don't see a lot of volume, but we are still seeing here that there's a lot of convergence on the MACD. So truth is, momentum wise, we are in pretty good shape here to see the price continue further up. So we're just going to kind of pay attention to this little ascending trend here and kind of see where we go from here. The likelihood of the price breaking higher is greater because of the simple fact that we keep retesting that level. Once again, though, low volume, folks, we could be seeing some some false positives here, or if it breaks through, for example, we may not have enough volume to sustain it. Okay, because generally when you break through this kind of resistance level, for example, it's supposed to retest it as a support and continue higher. So we're going to want to pay attention to that and see. That would be nice and put us back up over that ascending trend line on the larger macro, and that would be positive. Take a look at the Ichimoku cloud. We can kind of see here as well. This does confirm we have all green lights here to leave a long position open or even to consider taking one. Again, low volume, you got to recognize there's a higher risk of the trade not going the way that you want. But if you monitor it closely, it might be a decent consideration because lagging spans free and clear, conversion lines above the baseline, and we're above the cloud. So those are all positive contributing factors. So again, like I mentioned before to preface here, this definitely looks pretty solid. I would recommend just waiting out the weekend before you take any significant trades. If I find something that has like really good confirming factors, I might consider taking a trade just because we do have a lot of positivity here on the daily for Bitcoin. But if you've noticed in the past, your Bitcoin can be very positive and turn itself right around almost instantly. It's like, okay, what's that? You're gonna take a trade here as soon as we break a key level resistance? Just kidding. It's literally done that handful of times in the last 48 hours and the last 1 or 2 weeks. Really, folks, the next week and a half to 2 weeks before the Bitcoin halving is going to be a lot of nonsense like this. So just be ready for it. Again, take it with a grain of salt. And if you're part of my community, apologize, but try not to get too heavy with trades at the moment, just to make sure that we have some survivability there too. Because if you go too heavy with longs, you might have problems. If you go too heavy with shorts, same thing as well. So it is important just to take it day by day. Either way, I do plan to send out some signals here soon. And again, if I do see some later today, I'll go ahead and put those up and go ahead and post that. I've got a small list of confirming factors here for a lot of coins that have met that qualification. And I think that we could very well have some benefit there. But either way you look at it, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something today. And if you, again, want to be part of our community and or just become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site, link down below. Highly recommend Bitunix as well. Awesome exchange. Be sure to check them out. Link down below for them. No KYC or VPN required. That's the exchange that we're using as a community for the moment. I'm also working with other exchanges too to bring you more non-KYC exchanges here, just to ensure that we have options, because it's nice to have them. All right. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Deeply appreciate you. We'll see you soon.